Have you ever given someone directions or put together a piece of furniture just by looking at the pictures? If you have, then congratulations. You are using your spatial intelligence. Think of it as your brain's built-in GPS. It's the ability to understand and reason about the world in 3 dimensions. It's how we see objects, imagine how they fit together, and navigate from one place to another. It's not just about maps, it's about understanding the space all around you. This skill is a fundamental part of how we interact with our environment every single day, from parking a car to arranging groceries in a bag. For a long time, this was just something we did with our minds. But now, technology is giving our natural spatial intelligence a huge boost. Your smartphone, for instance, is a spatial intelligence powerhouse. When you use a map app to get directions, it's not just showing you a flat picture. It's using GPS to understand where you are in the real world and guiding you through a complex 3-dimensional space. It calculates distances, understands turns, and can even show you buildings in 3 dimensions. This technology takes our innate ability and amplifies it, allowing us to see and understand our world in ways that were once impossible for the average person. This technological help goes way beyond our phones. Consider the world of augmented reality and virtual reality. Headsets like the Apple Vision Pro, which came out in early 2024, can create entire digital worlds or overlay digital information onto our real one. This is spatial intelligence in action. The device has to understand the room you're in, the walls, the furniture, the floor, to place digital objects convincingly. It's constantly scanning and mapping the space around you, allowing you to interact with information in a completely new, immersive, and spatial way. It's like stepping inside the internet, and it's getting even more accessible. Until recently, creating 3-dimensional content, like spatial videos that have a real sense of depth, required expensive professional equipment. But with the release of the iPhone 16 in late 2024, this ability is now in the hands of millions. People can capture their memories not as flat images, but as rich, 3-dimensional experiences. This democratization means that more of us can begin to think and create spatially, changing how we share our lives and tell our stories. It's a big step in making this powerful technology a part of our everyday lives. The benefits of enhancing our spatial intelligence are, well, out of this world. One of the most exciting areas is education. Imagine learning about the solar system not from a textbook, but by flying through it in a virtual spaceship. Or a medical student being able to walk around a 3-dimensional model of a human heart, looking at it from every angle. This kind of immersive learning creates a much deeper understanding. It helps us see connections and grasp complex ideas because we can experience them spatially. When you can see and interact with something in 3 dimensions, it sticks in your memory in a way a flat picture never could. Of course, it's not all about work and school. Enhanced spatial intelligence is making our entertainment incredibly cool. Watching a spatial video captured on a new phone with a virtual reality headset is like stepping back into a memory. You feel a sense of presence and depth that makes the experience more emotional and real. Video games are becoming more immersive than ever, placing you right in the middle of the action. This isn't just about better graphics. It's about creating believable worlds that you can explore and interact with, making storytelling and play more powerful than we ever imagined. Beyond personal use, these technologies can help us solve some of the planet's biggest problems. Scientists can now use advanced satellite intelligence to monitor our world with incredible detail. Platforms like BeyondX, a new tool expected to launch in August 2025, allow experts to ask simple questions and get complex answers from satellite images. We can track deforestation in the Amazon, monitor ocean pollution, or see the effects of climate change in real time. This gives us the data we need to make smarter decisions about protecting our environment and managing our precious resources for future generations. This fusion of different data sources is where things get really powerful. A system might combine satellite imagery with weather data and information from ground sensors to predict where a wildfire is most likely to spread. Or it could help a city plan a new public transit system by analyzing traffic patterns and population density in 3 dimensions. By bringing all this spatial information together, we can see the big picture, understand complex systems, and find creative solutions to challenges that affect us all. It's a new way of seeing that can lead to a smarter, safer, and healthier world.
Perfect.
With all this incredible power comes great responsibility. One of the biggest concerns with advanced spatial technology is privacy. When a device is constantly scanning and mapping your home to make augmented reality work, what happens to that data? A spatial photo or video captures far more than a regular one. It captures the layout of your room, the objects in it, and a rich context of your life. If this data is not stored securely, it could be exposed in a data breach, revealing intimate details about your private life. We have to be very careful about who has access to these detailed maps of our personal spaces. Then, there is the risk of misuse. The same technology that allows a scientist to monitor crop health can be used for surveillance. Democratizing access to high-powered satellite intelligence is great for innovation, but it also means these tools could fall into the wrong hands. Imagine unauthorized groups being able to spy on infrastructure, track individuals, or gather intelligence for malicious purposes. The dual-use nature of this technology means we must have strong rules and safeguards in place to prevent it from being turned into a weapon or a tool for oppression. It's a fine line to walk. Another significant hurdle is the cost. Right now, the most immersive spatial experiences are locked behind very expensive hardware. The Apple Vision Pro, for example, launched with a price tag of $3,500. While a new iPhone can capture spatial video, you need the expensive headset to truly experience it. This creates a digital divide where only the wealthy can access the full benefits of this new technological wave. If spatial intelligence becomes essential for education or jobs, this inequality could leave many people behind, widening the gap between the haves and the have-nots. Finally, we are becoming dependent on specific companies and their ecosystems. To get the full experience, you often need a phone, a headset, and software all from the same company. This limits consumer choice and can lock people into a single system. It also means that one company can hold immense power over how this technology develops and is used. A lack of competition can slow down innovation and may not prioritize user interests like privacy and security. We need open standards and a healthy market to ensure this technology serves everyone, not just the companies that create it. So, where do we go from here? We are standing at a crossroads. Spatial intelligence, supercharged by technology, offers us a future filled with amazing possibilities. It can revolutionize how we learn, how we connect with each other, and how we care for our planet. The potential to solve complex problems by seeing them in new dimensions is truly profound. From a surgeon practicing a delicate operation in virtual reality to a city planner designing greener urban spaces, the power to do good is immense. We are just beginning to scratch the surface of what is possible when we combine human ingenuity with spatial computing. However, we cannot afford to ignore the risks that come with this power. The challenges of privacy, security, and equity are not small details. They are central to the kind of future we will build. We must demand transparency from the companies developing these technologies. We need to know what data is being collected, how it is being used, and how it is being protected. Ignoring these issues could lead to a future where our every move is monitored, our private lives are exposed, and technology creates deeper divisions in our society instead of bringing us together. The path forward requires a careful and deliberate balance. We need thoughtful regulation that encourages innovation while establishing clear boundaries to prevent harm. We need to educate ourselves and our children to be responsible digital citizens in this new three-dimensional world. This means understanding the tools we use, asking critical questions, and advocating for technologies that are designed with human values at their core. It's not just up to engineers and CEOs. It is a conversation that everyone needs to be a part of. We all have a stake in this future. Ultimately, spatial intelligence is a tool, and like any tool, its impact depends entirely on how we choose to use it. It can build a better, more enlightened world, or it can create new problems we can't yet imagine. By embracing the incredible benefits while proactively addressing the serious dangers, we can navigate this new frontier wisely. The future is not yet written. It's up to us to use our collective intelligence, spatial and otherwise, to design one that is open, fair, and amazing for everyone. Consider the possibilities.